my second one at 22 years old. First time gambling, so we're gonna see how this goes. What is it like waking up to that view?
Unbelievable.
I did what I said I was gonna do. 1,000.
Now, and you're 22 years old.
Yep.
What do you think the business is worth today?
Jeez, hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars.
That's crazy. We are back, guys. Welcome back to a new weekend in the life with Sebastian Wolfgram, the 22-year-old entrepreneur. We got an action-packed weekend. Today, we're gonna get to see the new supercar that I've purchased. I'll be doing the review on this video. I'm super, super grateful. This will be my second one by 22 years old. Obviously, can't thank you guys enough for all the support. We got my buddy Sam coming in. He's gonna come check it out. He drove all the way over from Tampa, Florida to Palm Beach, Florida, and today is looking absolutely gorgeous outside. Check this out. As you guys know, I moved to West Palm Beach this past May, and this view every single day does not get old. Look at the blue ocean out there, Palm Beach Island. I mean, this place is just absolutely beautiful. Finally got a little bit of furniture. I actually probably have more furniture outside than I do inside. As you guys can see, I still don't even have a coffee table, but we'll get there one day. My buddy Sam coming in, so we gotta go downstairs, get him, pull him up, and we are gonna do the full reveal of the new supercar, and then maybe we'll have some fun this weekend. Usually every weekend I'm working or I'm traveling, so this weekend, a little bit of a switch up. I'm just gonna enjoy it, take a step back. We are back at it on Monday. There he is. What's going on?
How's it going, dude?
What's going on? How's the drive?
It's good.
Let me ask if maybe you could park there, or maybe you could park over there. They've threatened to tow me so many times, so I'm just gonna like, let me just see. Maybe park over here. Here's another Lambo. This apartment is crazy. All right, you're good. You can park right here, Sam. All right, we got Sam in the cut, and we got another Lambo. This is a Gallardo. This is the previous generation to the Huracán, which, to be honest, I do really like the looks. I think they look sick. We're, Social Refresh is doing great. We've, really just been somewhat dominating the automotive market. No, we've been really killing it. Our results, we have a 0% churn rate, which is great. Like, we have no clients that have been leaving, and so that's been really important. But a little bit more important is the car that's sitting right in front of me. So we should pull it upstairs. Let's do a reveal upstairs. You want to do that for like the video, and I'll show you what it looks like. So. Needs to be in the sunlight, I was debating on when I wanted to post this, but you guys have been begging me for it. My second one at 22 years old, introducing my new Lamborghini Huracán Evo, 1016 Industries, full forged carbon with a Voodoo exhaust and an HD tune that shoots 3-foot flames. I couldn't be more grateful. 6 years of sacrifices, hard work, consistency, no drinking, no smoking, no partying, getting bed early, waking up early, being disciplined has all paid off. And obviously there's a lot more to go, but this one is really, really special for me. I was deciding on when I wanted to post this just because obviously I wanted to take it in. I wanted to enjoy it over the last 2.5 weeks. And so now I'm posting it for you guys. And my last one I felt like was just posting. This one, I just wanted to enjoy this one. Do we love the green? I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. Should I keep it green? Because underneath is actually black. The paint is black underneath. It's wrapped in green. But this thing is absolutely nasty. Forged carbon fiber everywhere. On the front, the hood, the side skirts, everything is forged carbon. And obviously, I'll show you guys on the inside because there's even more forged carbon. Going back to the back, forged carbon fiber wing, and of course, a full straight piped Voodoo exhaust that also shoots flames. If you guys go on my Instagram, Sebastian_Wolfgram, there's a post where I'm shooting flames with this thing. This thing is so nasty, like just insane to me. This car is paid for by my passive income, so I'm obviously investing every single earned dollar over the last 6 years, and I've invested that in the real estate, dividends, other businesses. It's allowed me to buy a car like this comfortably without having to stretch my budget, because I feel like a lot of these young gurus, they look at guys like me who've been doing it for 6-7 years. I mean, I've really been doing this my whole life, and they're like, man, I want a car just like him. They stretch themselves too thin. That's never the way to go. But let's check out the inside. I want to show you guys what the inside looks like. My favorite upgrade about the Evos is obviously the interior. We have forged carbon fiber everywhere, the steering wheel, the paddle shifters, the air vents. We obviously have one of the largest screens I've seen in a supercar right in the middle on the Huracán Evo. I was a little like, I didn't know if I liked the, the screen inside the new Evos, but I realized obviously it has a lot of great benefits. And my favorite part is the $1,000 cup holder, which I did not have to pay that extra $1,000 for. So obviously I buy my cars used. I do not pay brand new. Why would I do that? I think I'll be unwrapping this soon, maybe putting some matte paint protection film on it, just making it the second version of the Batmobile, just like my last one was. Sam, did you like the last one?
I like the all black.
All black, all black. So I think we're gonna go with that next time. But I just do want to say thank you to everybody. You guys are probably like, man, this guy yaps too much. So we're gonna go rip this thing and let you guys hear the amazing sounds of a roaring V10. It wasn't even that bad. That wasn't even that bad, I'm not gonna lie. Now, Sam, I got a question for you.
Alrighty.
What do you think is one thing that entrepreneurs, or like first-time entrepreneurs, what do you think that, why most of them fail in your eyes?
They move too quick.
Okay.
I think that's the number one thing. Everyone's got the big dream, whatever that might be for them. Oftentimes, I think a lot of young entrepreneurs are just a little too eager, don't like taking the steps that are needed.
Building the foundations.
Yeah. And just kind of move too quick and can't sustain.
Well, people think because I'm young, you know, 22, they're like, oh man, he's just getting, like, he's you know, he's too young to have these things, and you know, he hasn't really built anything. And it's like, I've been doing this for 5-6 years. You know, I started with $100. It's like,
I remember watching you. You came up on my TikTok For You page when you were, I don't know if that might have been the townhome, but when you were like doing lives,
packaging and
stuff in the garage.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right.
Woo! That was not fun.
This kid's onto something here.
Yeah. Sam, what do you think makes a great entrepreneur in your eyes?
Yeah, I think great entrepreneurs know when to delegate things to other people. A lot of less successful entrepreneurs like to keep control and try to do everything themselves, and be involved in every facet of their business, which can be kind of self-destructing.
You become like the biggest bottleneck.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been there. I've seen it happen with other friends of mine as well. And the ones that consistently produce the best results are ones that are able to delegate and manage it kind of at a higher level.
All right, we are back, and we are at my favorite lunch spot, the Cove Cafe at my apartment building. It's like one of my favorite spots to eat. It is just like non-processed food, no seed oils. It's just amazing to eat at. We got Sam here. He is recording me, recording myself. I eat here like every day. Probably a bad habit, but maybe one day I'll stop. Every single day. We got the food. Guys, this food is the best food. There he is. Where's Colin? We're vlogging today. Have you guys ate yet?
Not yet.
All right. What's
What's up, dude?
This is Sam, by the way.
About to eat the whole day?
Yes, sir.
What'd you get?
Yep, in the vlog. So Chase, Colin, they're like my brothers. Grew up, you know, with them since I was in kindergarten. So like, they just always been around, always hung out. I come here just to steal the citrus aioli. Guys, I got the BLT, no tomato, which is kind of weird because it's a BLT, it's a tomato, but whatever. But like, this stuff is just, it's banging. If you guys can, Cove Cafe, West Palm Beach. It's weird I'm doing food reviews, but I eat here every single day. It is just so good. All right, so we got Colin gambling online right now before we go to the casino. He's getting his reps in.
He just lost $100.
He just lost $100.
I'm out.
Everybody's spiffed up, and we're about to head to the casino, take the Lambo and the Mercedes GT63. All right, boys, we are at the casino. What are we gonna win tonight?
We're going straight to high rollers. Putting 1,000 on red. A million on red, I mean.
How much are you gonna bet tonight?
250.
All right, so we're gonna make this a game. We're gonna see how much we come out with. You're betting 250. What do you want to come out with?
800.
Okay.
I will bet, maybe I'll start at 250 as well, even ground here, and then I think I'm gonna come out with at least 1,000.
I'm gonna be turning $100 into at minimum 1,000.
I will be taking $300, and I'm going to try to turn that into $1,000. That's my goal. We'll see what happens by the end of the night. Stay tuned. We'll show you guys the results. Hopefully we'll come out on top. Probably not. Like I said, this is my first time gambling, so we're gonna see how this goes. Specifically with my own money. This place is packed. Where are we going first?
Blackjack.
Blackjack. All right, we're going blackjack first. We should be good. All right, so far I'm up $100 from a $200. I'm at $300 now.
Started with 100. We're sitting pretty at $700 right now.
Let's see how long that lasts.
Sam? I am down 500 right now, but don't worry. The next clip, I'm gonna be up 500, so just wait.
So I was up 600, and when I tell you the dealer fucking Vaseline my booty hole. I don't know if you're gonna have to like blur that out, but she wrecked me.
Yeah.
Bad.
What are you at now?
I'm up $15.
There you go. Hey, at least you're up though.
I am up.
At least you're up. That's what matters. We're not down. Sam's down, obviously, but like we are not down. And then we're gonna go back out, see what we can win. It's my first time gambling, so it's kind of fun. We are not gonna get addicted though. That is my goal, is to not win enough to where I get addicted. All right, update of the night, Colin.
I did what I said I was gonna do. 1,000.
Took $100, turned it into 1,000. Sam?
Don't even talk to me.
He is down $1,100.
I'm down $200, but that dealer, Wally, if you're listening to this, you killed all my profit.
He's down 200.
All right, hear me out.
I put in 200. I actually didn't put in the full 3. I put in $200 and I'm leaving with 400. So I dove my money. Not a bad deal, if you ask me. Colin, is that a bad deal? Coming in with 200, leaving with 400?
100% investment return.
1,500 on red.
That's not bad. We'll cash out, be done, head home, and get to sleep. It is late and I am tired. This thing is so loud. It's ridiculous. Not a bad night. Now we're gonna go get some sick rollers and get some flames out of this thing for a little bit of fun. And then it is bedtime, and tomorrow we're gonna go on the boat, which will be fun. All right, guys, we are back. I did not get back till like 2 a.m. last night, which that is the latest I've stayed up in forever, but it was a lot of fun. Today's gonna be a fun one. We're going on the boat. We're taking my neighbors. We're also taking Sam again. We're gonna go out, just putt around for a few hours, come back, and then I have a little bit of work to do. Right now, outside, it is not too bad. Let's see how this progresses, obviously, throughout the day. We gotta pick up the boat over there. Now, I'm part of a boat club called Freedom Boat Club. It's a few $100 a month. You get access to boats, and I usually just get the same one every single time. I didn't think I would use it, but I really do think it's worth it because I just get on, get off, don't have to think about it. Because as an entrepreneur, you don't want to be maintaining different things. Like you don't want to have to maintain a home. You don't have to maintain a boat, especially a boat, because you'll just lose money on a boat no matter what. So for me, it really only makes sense to, obviously have a boat club membership. And like I said, it's a few $100. Get to take out friends, get to give them a cool experience. At the end of the day, this is what it's all about. Giving friends, giving family, giving business partners, other entrepreneurs, these same exact experiences so they can have access to it as well. So it's been a lot of fun. We're gonna go on the boat today. Got a few ideas where we're gonna go. I'm gonna show you guys around. And I think you guys are gonna get some great advice out of these other entrepreneurs because they are absolutely killing it. My neighbor is 22 years old and he is killing it. I know he's killing it better than me. So I gotta put in the same amount of work. Like I said, living in this environment is just so motivating, especially when you have someone like that just crushing it every single day. So you guys are gonna get to meet Zach and Patrick, and then obviously Sam is coming with us. All right, we are out on the boat. We're just going around Peanut Island right now. We'll have some words with Zach, some motivational. Are you ready to be a motivational speaker?
All right, let's do it.
All right, we'll do that in a second. It's kind of rough today, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of rough, but not bad. Funny story about this house, guys. Maybe I can zoom in here for you guys to see. This was my grandpa's old house. He sold it a few years ago. Bought it in 1987 for like $200,000, which is just insane. Now it's obviously not his house, but I grew up there, grew up hanging out there, grew up going on the boat there every weekend, and it's just crazy now that I live right down the road. That's actually my building right over there. Zach has the same view. He's my next door neighbor. What is it like waking up to that view?
Unbelievable.
It's wild. It's absolutely wild. All right, so Zach is a very successful entrepreneur, and obviously you've been doing this. Tell them what you do and how successful it's been.
So I'm in the golf cart business, and we over the last 3-4 years we've opened up 17 locations from coast to coast, all across the United States, from New York down to Florida over to California.
And so you just sell golf carts, cars.
We sell golf cars. They're not carts, they're cars.
Cars. People get that wrong all the time. You taught me that. I didn't know.
Yeah.
You started this just in New York.
I started this in New York in a one-car garage. Yep.
How many years ago?
8 years ago.
And now, and you're 22 years old.
Yep.
What do you think the business is worth today?
Geez, hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars.
That's crazy. So in 8 years, I'm telling you guys, it does not matter your age. It does not matter who you are, what background you come
No
from.
college.
No college.
Finished high school early.
That's insane. And so like, if you guys think you guys can't do it, I'm telling you, you can. No matter what age, no matter what your background is, college, no college.
Doesn't matter how much money you have.
Doesn't matter how much money. You started with nothing.
Zero and still no loans to this day.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's just insane.
One step at a time.
What do you think led to your success as an entrepreneur?
I never stopped. 7 days a week, did not stop. Just kept buying, selling. I invested in myself. And when I say myself, I mean my business. And just kept putting every single dollar I made back in.
It's amazing. And so like, if you had one piece of advice for any entrepreneur out there who's like young, just getting started, has no, I mean, maybe they do have a clue, like they've been doing this for 6, 12 months, whatever. What would you say to them?
Find something you love. Find a product you love. Find a service you love. Find anything that you love, and there's a business for it.
Yep.
I always had an interest in golf carts because I grew up in the car business, and I took that and ran with it, and now I'm here today.
That's awesome. Now, if you had to go back, what was the biggest mistake you made over these last 8 years?
You know, when you start making money and you want to expand, you try to expand as fast as you can to beat your competition, but sometimes you make the wrong decisions and you open up in the wrong places, and they can be some costly mistakes, but you know, you don't learn until you make those mistakes. So just take one step at a time, do not rush, and don't focus on everybody else, worry about yourself.
I think Sam said the same thing. Wasn't that your biggest mistake too?
And I got one more piece of advice. When you get to a point where you have a successful business, your staff is everything. You need high quality employees, and you got to pay up for those people.
Yep, that is true. It's like, I think I made that mistake in the beginning, was I wasn't focused on A players, and now I'm focused on just getting A players, because you got to hire people that are better than you, or you'll just be the biggest bottleneck in your business. My biggest goal is to provide as many resources to business owners and young entrepreneurs alike. You know, that's why I go to a lot of schools, that's why I go to a lot of business conferences, and that's why I speak at them. That's why I go to, you know, different Board of Education conferences for you guys, so you guys can be able to see exactly what it's like to be a young entrepreneur. It's very, very difficult. It's not easy. Now people say, you know, oh, well, I can't do this at this age. I'm telling you, we're all young, and we all have been able to do it, and so you can too. And so if you guys are, you know, ever in like a scenario where you guys need help, you guys need anything, obviously there's a ton of resources in the link in the description of this video. You guys can go check it out. We have sales teams, we have marketing teams, we have consulting, we have anything you guys possibly need to become a successful entrepreneur, because I'm telling you, these guys are absolutely killing it, and like, that's who I surround myself with. Hey, hey, you guys, I'm telling you, you guys have been obviously a great support for me, but it is very, very important that you guys surround yourself with great people. You are the quality, and not a lot of people. You don't need quantity, it's quality, and at the same time, you are the sum of the 5 people you hang around. And so if you're hanging around people who are, you know, jacking off, drinking, smoking, doing crazy shit all the time, you will become that 6th person. And so you got to be able to hang around A players, you got to be hanging around people who you aspire to be, because you will become that next person. You know what's kind of crazy is, like, I feel like when you're an entrepreneur, and I've kind of realized this, is you got to be a little bit selfish. You got to be a little bit selfish, especially in the beginning. You got to be very, very selfish, because people aren't going to like what you're doing. They're not going to accept what you're doing.
And
they're not going to.
Jealous.
They get jealous. They get envious, and then they're gonna try to bog you down from doing what you really want to do. And so if you're in that position, be a little bit selfish. Understand that you can eventually not be as selfish later on. You can give back. You can give, you know, experiences to friends, family who stuck by your side. But like, that's not going to come unless you start being selfish. And it kind of is weird to say, because everybody out there in the world is like, oh, you can't be a selfish person. You got to give back. You got to give back. But if you don't have anything to give because you haven't built anything for yourself yet, you can't give anything. So you're actually less selfish. You're more selfish not doing anything to build yourself and your family's life up than you are to go out and, you know, create something for yourself and your family's future and your wife's future. And like, that's what I believe in, instead of like, you know, not doing anything. Then I feel like you're just more selfish, because you're being selfish with your time. You know, you're not providing. You're not doing something to better yourself and your family's life.
No, and there's never enough time in the day to get everything done.
Yeah, you know? sadly. But what's your goals? Where do you want to be at in the next like 5 years?
I just want to continue building the business, taking care of my staff, my employees, finding more quality people to help grow the business, and that's really my main goals. Just keep it going.
Nice.
And don't stop.
That's awesome. Sam, what's your 5-year goal?
I'd like to see the current company I'm working on, this clothing company, in at least 20 major retail locations, and who knows? We're in very early stages right now. So.
I think you can set that for like a year out.
Yeah, we'll see.
I think you can.
I'm gonna put a bet on that tonight.
I think he could do it in a year. I mean, I know Sam. He executes. So, you know, obviously Zach does as well. But that is the key, I feel like, to being an entrepreneur is like you got to set these goals, you got to write them down, and you got to execute. Everybody, you know what I kind of realized about like entrepreneurs is they set these goals, they start telling everybody, and then it never. You can't tell people.
Keep your mouth.
You got to write it down, keep it to yourself, and only tell people by the time it's done.
Exactly.
Because there's a thing in your head. If you start telling people, in your head, it's actually already done.
Yep.
You feel like you've already accomplished the goal because people are hyping you up. They're making you feel good. They're making you feel like you've already accomplished that thing that you've set. But really, you never even took one step forward.
100%.
And so, like, if you just write it down and start telling everybody, you'll get to where you actually want to be a lot faster. So it's just like, it's crazy. If you guys aren't seeing results within a 1, 2, 3 year period, I'm telling you, I've been doing this for 6 years now, and it can easily, you know, all of a sudden feel like it's an overnight success.
Yeah.
But when really you look back and it's been like, you know, it's been 6 years. So
it takes
like,
time. Nothing's instantaneous. You know, all those people that are telling you that, it's all fake.
Yep.
And you gotta, you know, obviously work hard and enjoy life at the same time to reset and recharge your batteries.
Yep.
And do not waste money. Do not waste money on anything. Save.
Yes. Hey, that's why we're here on this boat. You know, we're doing a little reset today.
Battery reset.
Yeah, that is kind of like one thing I've kind of realized about like a lot of entrepreneurs is like they get a little bit of money, they go blow it.
Spend it all. Yep.
It's crazy, and like people look at me and like, oh well, you have the Lambos, you have the apartment, but it's like I can afford it. I have passive income that pays for it. I don't use the business's income because that's for the business. You know, you've always told me it's like you can never overspend because being frugal as an entrepreneur can be your best trait because even if your business isn't doing well, it'll allow your business to extend itself further. So say your business would only last a year because you haven't made any money, but you're very, very frugal, it can last easily 2 years because you understand not to spend your money. You question every single dollar. And it's not a bad thing to do. It's like, it's a really good trait to have.
We still do that today. Even with over 200 employees, now I have people in place to watch every single penny. Every penny.
And that's so important. And so if you are an entrepreneur just getting started, make sure that you have a game plan when it comes down to spending. Make sure you write those things out. Make sure you don't overspend because once you start overspending, you start spending on even the lifestyle things, it could really cut down and weigh you down as an entrepreneur and allow you to not succeed where you really, really want to become.
It can put you right out of business.
Oh, easily. What's your idea on spending, Sam?
I mean, we were having a conversation yesterday with some people a little bit about spending, but kind of tying into this conversation, like moving too quick is not good, not having a good strategy and plan. And that kind of ties into your spending. Like we were having a conversation yesterday about someone just starting their business, wanting to go straight into brick and mortar, pre-revenue. That's a classic example of what I would call a really bad decision. But
well, with no business model, no like execution plan, it's like it's very, very difficult to even start. I mean, online businesses are hard, but brick and mortar, I mean, you know it is hard.
Even if you have the capital and you've raised money, like I think today, this day and age, like if you can sell online, sell online. Online.
That's how it goes.
I agree.
What would you say is your biggest tip for any early entrepreneur?
Surround yourself with good people that can help you because you can't do everything.
That is very, very important. You probably realize that too. It's
100%.
like I know you've talked about some of your great employees that you have, and it's like setting those people in place.
Your staff will make or break you.
They definitely will. They definitely will.
Make or break you.
Well, I'm gonna show you guys around. Obviously, like I hope you guys appreciate this type of content, just because like obviously I just like doing these vlogs. I just like posting whatever I like to post, and I hope you guys like it. You know, we have some Lambo content, boating content, entrepreneurial content. I love posting this stuff, so I hope you guys love it too. Now we're just gonna enjoy the boat because it's our reset day. It's Sunday, and we're gonna enjoy the boat for a few hours. So appreciate you guys, and if you guys want to go follow them. What's your Instagram?
Zach.L.Ellis.
He's not even really on Instagram.
No, I'm not really.
He's not even really on it. What's your Instagram?
Sam Megenberg.
There you go.
Have to write that out.
Yeah, I'll write it in the description. So you guys, if you guys want to go follow them, go follow them. I'll keep you guys updated. All right, so we just got back home, just wrapped up the little boat trip. More just grabbed some content, talked, hung out. I mean, that's really the life. We're gonna grab some lunch really quick, and but I want to end this vlog by just saying I'm so grateful for all of you guys who subscribed, liked, comment, and supported me throughout the last 6 years. And by the way, guys, I have a special announcement coming soon. There's gonna be a free boot camp for you guys to learn how to become entrepreneurs and become CEOs within your business. So if you're just getting started, or you're obviously already an entrepreneur yourself, you already own a business, and you just want to become a better entrepreneur or a CEO, there's gonna be a free multi-video bootcamp. It's gonna be like over 25 videos on this YouTube channel. It's gonna be its own playlist where you guys can go through, watch all the videos for completely free. I'm not charging anything for it. I'm working on building it right now. We already have everything laid out, sitting down, going through them. I'm super, super excited. You guys are gonna see those soon on this YouTube channel. So be sure to subscribe, like, comment. Super excited for that. And I will announce it on my other channels as well. But obviously, it's gonna be a lot of work. So if you guys can subscribe for me, push it out to other people so other people can get the same knowledge that you guys are receiving. So I appreciate all of you guys' support. Very grateful.